3 haircuts that take 10 years off, perfect for women over 60. Did you know that the right haircut after 60 can take 10 years off your look and add 10 years of confidence back to your soul? Sounds bold? Maybe, but stay with me, because I've seen it happen again and again to women just like you. You see, something curious happens after 60. People start talking to us like we've moved into life's background music. Soft smiles, pity compliments, and don't even get me started on the hair advice, or should I say, the lack of it. But here's the truth. This chapter isn't about disappearing. It's about reappearing, fully, boldly, softly, beautifully. And sometimes it begins with just one small brave change, a haircut. Not just any cut, but one that fits who you are now. The woman with stories in her eyes. The woman who's done it all and is finally ready to glow for herself. Do I still look like me? If you've ever asked that, you're not alone, and you're not lost. You're right on time. Welcome to Glow After 60, where we don't chase youth, we honor our beauty, our way. First up, a haircut that whispers elegance, lifts your cheekbones, and takes years off without breaking a sweat. Let's start with the timeless favorite, the soft layered bob. Part 1, the soft layered bob, lifting more than just your hair. If there were a haircut that gave you cheekbones, lifted your smile, and made you say, "Wow, that's me," this would be it. The soft layered bob isn't just a classic, it's a quiet miracle. No surgery, no filter, just a shape that loves your face the way it is, and maybe even gives gravity a little nudge. Let's be honest, after 60, our hair has its own personality. It might be a little finer, a little softer, or maybe it just likes to part wherever it wants now. Some days it shines, other days it plays dead. Sound familiar? This is exactly why the soft layered bob exists. Unlike stiff, boxy cuts that try too hard, this bob is all about gentle lift, natural movement, and elegance that doesn't beg for attention. The layers, soft, feathered. This bob is for women who want to look put together without being held hostage by a curling iron. With a round brush, some lightweight volumizing spray, and 8 to 10 minutes, you're golden. Or go even simpler. Let it air dry, tousle it a bit, and boom, natural elegance, effortless beauty. Frizz in humid weather? A drop of argan oil or a leave-in conditioner on the ends. Done. Soft, touchable, not greasy. Styling tip. Tuck one side behind the ear for a soft, open look. Add side-swept bangs if you want to highlight your eyes. Going out for lunch? Clip back a section with a cute barrette. Instant polish with zero stress. But here's what I really love about the soft layered bob. It's not flashy. It doesn't scream, "Look at me." It simply whispers, "I never stopped being beautiful. I just needed the right frame." And if your reflection's been feeling unfamiliar lately, this cut might be the little shift that brings you back home to yourself. So, what do you think? Ready for something bold next? Because up ahead is a cut that's short, strong, and full of fire, in the most elegant way. Let's meet the Pixie. Yes, that Pixie, but not like you remember it. Part 2, the Pixie cut, when short hair says everything you've become. Let's talk about the haircut that sparks both curiosity and hesitation. Yes, the Pixie. You've probably thought about it, then shook your head and thought, nah, too bold, too young, too not me. But what if I told you the Pixie of today isn't about rebellion or risk? It's about freedom. It's about finally wearing your face, your real, beautiful, wise face, completely unfiltered. And it's gorgeous. See, after 60, something amazing happens. We stop asking for permission. The Pixie honors that shift. It doesn't hide, it reveals. Not in a loud way, in a confident, soft, I know my worth kind of way. The modern Pixie isn't the boyish spike from the 90s. It's feminine, flowing, and made to hug your features just right. Imagine this. The top, a little length for softness and volume. The sides, tapered just enough to frame the face, not fight it. The effect? Cheekbones pop, eyes shine, neckline glows, and the freedom? Oh, friend, it's real. No more hair clinging to your neck on hot days. No more endless detangling or hours with the blow dryer. This is 2-minute beauty. Just a dab of mousse or styling cream, a quick finger tousle, and you're done. Done and dazzling. Got thinning hair? The Pixie can be your superpower. With a few strategic layers at the crown, your stylist can create the illusion of fullness. No teasing, no heavy product, just smart design. Gray or silver hair? It glows in a Pixie, like moonlight meeting elegance. Soft blondes, deep brunettes, warm reds. This cut adds dimension that long styles often hide. And here's something no one talks about, the emotional lift. Because there's something liberating about walking out the door without hiding behind anything. This cut doesn't just say, I've still got it. It says, I never needed to prove it. A quick word of advice, the Pixie is precise. Find a stylist who gets short hair. Someone who respects your bone structure, your lifestyle, and your vibe. Bring photos. Use words like soft, feminine, not harsh. This is sculpting, not snipping. And if you're worried it's too much, let me remind you, bold doesn't mean loud. The right Pixie is like a strong whisper, elegant, intentional, and impossible to ignore. So if you've been waiting for a sign, here it is. Cut it short, show your strength, and let the world see the lightness in your spirit, not just your hair. Next, we're slowing things down, softening the lines, and stepping into pure, graceful movement. Let's meet the long bob that proves quiet beauty is sometimes the most powerful of all. Part 3, the long bob, where elegance moves with you. Now let's talk about the hairstyle that whispers instead of shouts, and still turns every head in the room. The lob, short for long bob, is that sweet, graceful middle ground. Not too short, not too long, just right. It's the haircut that says, I know who I am, and I don't need to overdo it. Perfect, isn't it? The lob falls just above the shoulders, maybe brushing the collarbone. It has just enough length to feel feminine, soft, and swishable, but not so much that it takes a whole army of products to manage. And here's the real magic. It moves. A soft wave here, a natural curve there, a bend at the ends that gently frames the face, like a silk scarf catching a breeze. And after 60, our hair might not be as thick or obedient as it used to be. That's okay. The lob isn't about fighting your hair's nature. It's about flowing with it. Fine hair? The lob adds visual fullness. Frizz-prone? A bit of curl cream and finger scrunching gives it character. Growing out old layers or a shorter cut? This is your in-between hero, graceful and forgiving. And you can style it so many ways. A center part for symmetry and youthful calm. A side part for drama and lift. Add soft bangs if you want to play peekaboo with forehead lines, or just feel a little French. And color? Oh, the lob was born for color. Silver looks radiant and flowing. Warm blondes catch the light and feel effortless. Chestnuts and reds shimmer with depth and elegance. Even subtle highlights or lowlights work wonders here, adding movement and glow without going full glam. And yes, it's low maintenance. After shampooing, just use a lightweight conditioner on the ends. Let your hair air dry halfway. Then, option 1, round brush plus blow dryer for polish. Option 2, big curling iron for a 1-minute bend inward. Option 3, do nothing and still look beautiful. Bonus tip, sleep on a silk pillowcase. Your hair will thank you. Less frizz, less breakage, more shine, and it just feels like a little act of luxury. But here's what I truly love about the lob. It doesn't perform. It doesn't beg for approval. It simply compliments the woman wearing it, softly, confidently, like an old friend who never needs to say much. Whether you're sipping tea by the window, heading out to brunch with your daughter, or meeting an old friend for a slow walk through the garden, your lob is right there with you. It's the hairstyle of quiet strength, of graceful presence, of beauty that doesn't need fixing, just a little framing. So now we've seen 3 different moods: the elegant lift of the bob, the fearless ease of the pixie, the flowing grace of the lob. Each one designed not to change who you are, but to reveal what's already there. But before we close, there's one more thing we need to talk about. Because no haircut, no matter how beautiful, can shine without healthy, cared-for hair. Let's bring it home with some heartfelt advice. The kind that's not just about style, but about self-kindness. You don't need to look younger, just more like you. So here we are, beautiful soul. We've journeyed through 3 hairstyles, each one crafted not to hide age, but to honor it. From the soft elegance of the layered bob, to the bold sparkle of the pixie, to the gentle confidence of the flowing lob, each cut tells a story, and more importantly, each one listens to yours. Because the truth is, your beauty never left. It didn't fade. It didn't vanish when the birthdays piled up. It just matured, softened, and maybe waited patiently for you to see it again. At Glow After 60, we don't chase youth. We chase authenticity. We style for the woman who's raised families, built resilience, and now, finally, gets to choose for herself. You don't need to look younger. You just need to feel more like yourself. And if a fresh cut, a new part, or even a tiny fringe helps bring that feeling to life, then go ahead, book that appointment. Do it not to impress anyone. Do it because it reminds you of who's still in there. Radiant, playful, powerful you. So I'd love to know, which cut spoke to you today? Was it the effortless bob, the spirited pixie, or the quietly chic lob? Leave a comment, share it with a friend who needs this little reminder. And don't forget to hit subscribe, because this journey, it's just beginning. Until next time, be kind to yourself. And never forget, radiance doesn't age, it just deepens.